Otherwise, her rules today what we'll do is my WWE Battlegrounds results, I guess, a little bit of reactions. First off, on the kickoff show, we had English versus Ty Dillinger, Perfect 10. And English ended up beating the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger with the boom drop like Robbie E does, which is now a Restoration show. Then John Cena versus Russo. Well, no, it was the Usos versus the New Day first. I remember that. that was like the killer match of the night. The rest was kind of like. The main event, I guess, was good, but this tag team match play was great. Holla, holla, holla. So the New Day ended up retaining that. Like the Usos did like some sliding kick, like off of Mortal Kombat with super good walk, and then Xavier Woods did that elbow from halfway, like 2/3 across the ring, almost fully across the ring, and they won. And Kofi Kingston they did lots of good spots. There's lots of good spots. Kofi Kingston, the Trouble Pass, there's lots of good spots. You should watch that match. Any match you should watch on Battleground is that tag team match. And we have new WWE Tag Team Champions, the New Day, Big E, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston, the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. I think what was next was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin ended up hitting Shinsuke Nakamura in the dick, and Shinsuke won by DQ, so this feud's going to continue. They attacked him afterwards at the end of days to him. And I think we had Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis, or Mike Bennett, whatever, with Maria Kanellis out there, the First Lady, and a Miracle, but they don't call him that. Sami Zayn ended up picking a win up with the illegal kick, even though Maria got in the way, and I think almost got kicked out, and Sami Zayn ended up winning on the pay-per-view. I understand, because Mike Kanellis beat him on SmackDown, so then Sami Zayn has to beat him on the pay-per-view, but some people are mad about that. It makes sense to me, because they're going to continue on this feud, and Mike Kanellis is ended up going to winning on the next pay-per-view, or the next match, whatever they have it. I'll be the SmackDown tonight. Then we had Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the U.S. United States Championship, but yeah. Kevin Owens ended up winning with some. They botched. I don't know if that was a botch hitting the referee like that. Then he did pop a powerbomb and Kevin ended up winning, or did he do a submission? I don't know. He did like a cross face, which was weird. But Kevin ended up retaining, and AJ Styles, I guess, gonna have a rematch on SmackDown. Or the next pay-per-view, he's probably gonna demand it. And we're not gonna have no U.S. Open Challenge. Aww. But hopefully Kevin Owens does it, because he did it once and Neville. No, that's the phone. Kevin Owens did it once, I think, and Johnson came out. I don't know who came out. Leave Possible. That never happened. Then we had the 5-way women's match elimination style to have the number to see who's going to be the number one contender at SummerSlam for Naomi's WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship. It should be a tag team belt for the women. I know they used to have it on Impact, but they never had it in WWE. So we had Tamina Snuka versus Natalya versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Lana. Woo! And what happened was, okay, Becky Lynch eliminated Tamina Snuka with the cross-arm breaker. No, it was a cross-arm. It's called the. Oh crap! Forget her move. And then she did it to Lana. If you can leave comments below what Becky Lynch's submission is, I really forgot. I know what it looks like, but I forgot the name of it. And then Becky Lynch got eliminated by Charlotte Flair. She rolled her. I know Natalya rolled her up. Never mind. Natalya rolled her up and had the tights. Like to see her ass crying. Slip. No. There we go. So then it was down to Natalya versus Charlotte Flair, and the referee, Little H, was the ref, I think. And I thought they would screw it over again, but Charlotte Flair actually tapped out to Natalya with the. Man, I'm forgetting all these moves. With the sharpshooter. Yeah. The armbar, I think, is what it's called. Becky Lynch's submission. Natalya wins, and she's going to be number contender for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Which is both shows, Raw and SmackDown Live. So Naomi got in the ring. She was at commentary. She came out first, and that was a cool entrance. And then she came out to the ring, and Naomi wanted to shake her hand, and Natalya walked away. So yeah. And we had this Breeze Dongo thing backstage, trying to figure out who it was, and then Tyler Breeze got attacked from somebody, Luke Harper, and Fandango got attacked by, I think, Eric Rowan, and they they got after that, Fondon got taken away. So I wonder if it's Harper and Rowan, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, because they haven't been on TV. Luke Harper hasn't been on TV, and Eric Rowan hasn't been on TV since that Battle Royal. But I've never seen Luke Harper versus Jinder Mahal in a long time, but never seen Eric Rowan. So they need to do something with them. So that'd be great to put them in that spot. Like, yeah. Then we had the main event of the evening, which this is over the whole time, and the mods are way, way up there, so you couldn't really see it. Oh yeah, I forgot John Cena put Russo through 2 tables and did the flag thing, and boom. Yeah, I forgot to tell you how that ended. Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship with the Maharaja, the Singh brothers, and the Pujami lowered. So they went for it like 3 times trying to get out of the little holes, but they didn't happen. And Jinder Mahal, Randy Orton tried there, and here comes the Singh brothers underneath the ring, attacks him. He gets out, and then Randy Orton gets to the next part of the ring, and then the Singh brothers get Randy Orton down. Jinder Mahal's down, so they start fighting, and Jinder Mahal has a kendo stick and hits him with 2 of them, and then Randy Orton fires back with a kendo stick and hits the Singh brothers that's been beat up down from him. And he grabs a steel chair and hits him with it, and then he's gonna climb up, and then here comes the Singh brothers through. The one went through the outside of it because he's so small, and then got pushed down right through the announce table. There's no monitors for some reason. The announcers right there must have took him off before that, because that would have really hurt. So yeah, Randy Orton pushed him off through a table, and then there's only one scene where he tries to get involved, and then Randy Orton gets him. Well, he double DDT both for the Singh brothers at one point. That was before all that. And then Jinder Mahal's trying to go up the top, and Randy Orton comes here and beats him some more, and then does an RKO, I think, and then gets up there. And then here comes Jinder Mahal's music plays, which is confusing because did Jinder Mahal get outside the other way? No, here comes the Great Khali. Here he comes. And the Great Khali shakes the Pujami prison where Randy Orton's at, and climbs up there and chokes him he's choking him to death with one big giant on his hand, which he has huge hands. They're like 5 times my size of my hands. Mine's like baby hands or something, like really small. So then Jinder Mahal gets out. He climbs up and gets out, and there's the match. Jinder Mahal still the WWE champion, which I predicted. So yeah, and he has the Great Khali, which I did not know was going to show up. But people saying he's swear on Instagram and there's rumors, but I did not watch him at the time, so I was pretty shocked. Jinder Mahal end up winning, and Great Khali's holding championship. So I'm like, are they on a feud now? The Singh brothers are dead. They're both dead, so they don't really care about him. He's the only Jinder Mahal cares about him. Now he's a big, generous bodyguard. With the Singh brothers now, it's like hopefully Great Khali is just a bodyguard for Jinder Mahal, not actually a wrestler, but probably Randy Orton will match with the Great Khali, and he'll end up losing or something. Somebody interferes, all 3 of them interfere and beat up Randy Orton, all 4 of them. Yeah. Tonight on SmackDown Live, I hope that might be cool, pretty cool. So there you go. There's WWE Battleground pay-per-view results / reactions to it. So I got 3 out of the 8 matches right. I got the main event right. Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal in a prison match. I don't know if Khali's going to be in there. I got the New Day right, winning the WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, and I got the 5-way. Remember, I changed my mind, so it was going to be big ones for his face I followed up at that point. And then I said Natalya, and she won. So there you go. She's going to get a big push, and hopefully she wins, or Kamala cashes in, or James Ellsworth comes out. I don't know when James Ellsworth is going to come back. Whatever the suspension is. He's been gone for like a week or 2. I don't know. So yeah, Carmelo might cash in at SummerSlam. That'd be pretty shocking. I mean, it's happened before. Randy Orton did. Maybe Carmelo could do it. So it'll be pretty significant. So that has been WWE Battleground pay-per-view results / reactions, and leave your, please like this video, leave your results or reactions in the comments below what you thought of this pay-per-view, and subscribe for more. Hogan Rules out, guys. Bye.